See, you're just pointing.
Yeah, he's
pointing
trying to kick himself out of the video.
Yeah, don't do
He
that.
doesn't want to be in the video,
No, you need to be in the video. Doesn't need to be us.
right?
Good grief.
Yeah, don't you know how to do this thing? I'm talking about, this is your first time doing this?
It is. I'm a rookie.
Well, I'm a rookie on all four of us have individual microphones. That's new to me.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
going to be
new.
interesting getting this into the editor, see what it looks like.
I mean, we all started them at the same time,
Oh, yeah. So let's
roughly.
see.
Well, if you,
Now I can sync it in the thing.
oh, for you.
Yeah, because
there you
I
go.
can see the spikes. And I can see the
Okay.
audio.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I just go, hey everybody, welcome back to the Daniel Biker Podcast. My name is Marcus and I am your clueless leader. Today we're going to go on a learning journey. Here in a second we're going to hit play. Harley-Davidson had their launch today for the 2024 models. Last week Daniel and Muffin and I went over the carryovers.
And our predictions.
Daniel found several bikes he fell in love with. Yes, predictions. Unfortunately, I didn't see any new Rev Max models. But
We didn't think.
either way, yeah, we hoped.
We hoped.
So, but let me go around the room real quick. I do have Miss Muffin.
Hey, y'all.
I've got Daniel.
Hey there.
And I've got, joining us again, Mr. Ty Cooper.
Howdy, howdy. How's everybody doing?
So, for those of you that are listening to this, that are interested, Ty, your YouTube channel.
Sure. The YouTube channel is Ty from Tennessee, so you can find me on that platform. Probably the easiest way to see all my social media, if you go to tyfromtn.com, that'll take you to my link tree, provide you all the socials you can shake a stick at.
Good go. There's a bunch of girls on Instagram too that have link trees, but I think yours is a little different, right?
It better be.
Okay.
It better be.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you think he pays for his bikes?
I mean,
I know how.
That's my OnlyFans account.
He's got a
They
sugar.
got
He's
old.
got a sugar mama.
Right. Yeah, you got
How'd you do that? I need one.
I was like, how'd you do that?
Me showing my high-level executive wife what I want. All right, so let's get into American Dreaming. Like I said, if you want to watch this, obviously probably not the whole podcast, but a majority of it will be on video, or at least the 25 minutes of the video where,
Where the
or
batteries last.
attempt to be on video. So. I like how right off the bat, without saying anything, they just start showing you stuff. Oh,
Oh, what that was.
So that
American
was-
Pickers.
Mike Wolf. Yeah, but the Two Lane Life guys were at the very beginning too.
Yeah.
They've been heavily using YouTubers here lately. For some reason, they haven't called Ty yet. We're working on that.
I mean, all three of us will be in the next release.
Yeah, oh, the podcast? Yeah, they won't call Ty.
We found these random dudes out of a
Random
dealership
dudes.
somewhere.
Man, I got to give it to whoever like in charge of cinematography or whatever. They find some of the best spots to film.
Well, they have to.
Well, yeah, obviously. I have no idea who that guy is. Sure, he's somebody.
Well, they're all somebody.
The level of importance of the individual, though.
I mean,
There's that shark skin blue, though.
I do love
good
that.
looking
That
color.
color looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That and the Alpine Green.
Oh, yeah. That's your two, huh?
Those are my two.
Show us what might be.
What do you think that is?
Pull back the veil of the ordinary. Reveal something
Couldn't tell you.
extraordinary.
I'm just looking at the scenery. I want to go
I
ride.
know. I want to go ride there.
Not yet been.
Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado. Could be any of those.
Seen one.
It's all out. It's all out west.
Yeah, it's out west.
I mean, that's.
dawn of a new era at Harley-Davidson.
Is it?
Together we dream.
Dude,
Like, is it now?
you know, that looks good in the black and chrome, though, that Road Glide.
It does.
Ty, you know you can talk.
Yeah, I'm just getting warmed up.
You gotta get warmed up a little
All right,
bit.
so now we're looking at the 2024 Street Glide.
Yes.
The 2023 CVO Street Glide?
That's what
Yeah.
it looks like.
Which, so, I feel like
Oh, with conventional front end. So I'm just going to
Okay.
say, I want to go back to our 2023, like, post CVO release
yeah,
Yeah.
video
Yeah.
or audio when I said you won't see an inverted front suspension in 24. I said it at the earliest it'd be
Does the
25.
Street Glide have the inverted front end?
No, it's regular.
no, it's just standard.
Well, just the ST and CVO?
They're, well, you mean the CVO ST?
Yeah.
Just the CVS.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just CVO models.
Yeah.
So they made a standard Street Glide with the CVO look.
Yeah.
All the bodywork,
Is the same.
conventional suspension. Upgraded, but conventional.
Yeah.
Even as a little girl, I miss him.
I almost feel like that cheapens the CVO.
Most people ride to escape.
Just slightly.
I mean,
I ride
Because
to connect.
Those
discover,
look
find.
completely different than the standard Street Glide, than the standard Road Glide.
they did, but you, once again, go back to 22.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, fair
I
enough.
mean, they were all the same in 22, and it didn't cheapen the look down.
I mean, yeah, it's true.
It's a way to connect people.
Don't get me wrong.
The land
The new CVO Street Glide, the paint job on it, oh, just wait till we get to that.
is vast. And it makes you feel small and humbles you because the trees are so big and so dense. To be able to be up here, like it's an amazing thing to come and share something so beautiful with someone I love.
There's parts of this country that I've dreamed of riding before, and this is one of them. To travel to these places.
I just want to go
That's some
there.
beautiful scenery.
This is
I would
gorgeous.
say that's like,
Absolutely. And the guy's
Oregon or
representing
Washington.
Tennessee, isn't he? Isn't he a Tennessean?
I think
now.
Yeah. now.
Oh, okay.
You know,
now.
that's just in Appleton. Like
That's
right
Suck
there.
Creek Road.
Yeah, that's
It's
Suck
right
Creek
up the
Road.
road.
That might be Suck Creek Road right there. It did kind of look like it for a second.
there's not enough debris on the road.
There wasn't a random traffic light.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
I didn't see a guy in a Ford Ranger try to pass him.
right,
That's
so-
how you would know.
Let me ask you this: on the Street Glide, I'm seeing lots of chrome. But what about the chrome versus blacked out this year? Is that they still
That's an
have
option.
that? It's an option to go blacked out.
So as far as I can tell, every color, you have the option chrome or black.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I mean, the black one here in the video looks
Yeah,
like
that was
most
black
of-
on black
Yeah,
just
it's
now.
blacked out.
Dad always told me to ride towards what I love.
Honestly, they look good.
They look really good.
They do. And the side profiles, you know, I've been working on the website for part of the day, getting new bikes up on the website. So I've been sitting here looking at the pictures a lot. That's
Yeah.
kind of what I was telling you earlier.
Yep.
Man, they do, honestly, they do look really good.
The only thing I'll say with the Street Glide, with the way the LED comes out, it almost looks like someone's wearing like an emergency jacket where it has the reflective stripe on your
yeah,
sleeves,
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just
Yeah.
more visible now.
which is not a
I'm
bad
still
thing.
getting
I
used to
mean,
those lights,
we've
though.
talked about that. Being visible on a bike is very important. So more lighting, great. Now we're looking at the Road Glide.
So I watched a video earlier from Blockhead, and he was talking about the pockets on the Road Glide. And Ty, you've got a previous body. The pockets on the new ones go down, whereas yours go forward.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Is that right?
So he was talking about he liked that because when you open the pocket, everything's down.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to come out.
Yeah.
Me and Heather were actually doing that. She can get almost her entire arm in there.
Don't get it stuck. I'm not buying a new Road Glide right
Yeah,
now.
no, we can't do that right
We were
now.
looking at the CVO.
Yeah.
Only the CVO.
There's no better way to see a country
No, I do have to say, I do like the new styling that they've chosen for the Road Glide and the CVO. I think it's a good modernization of both of the bikes.
It's that headlight on the Road Glide I'm still getting used to.
Yeah, but
it's
that's the
wide.
thing. You will get used
I
to it.
will, yeah.
I was having problems getting used to it until the other day. I saw a video, I'm assuming out of Asia. We've talked a lot about the performance bike world in Asia. They're huge when it comes to that stuff. There was a guy that has one of the new CVOs, not a 24 model, but the 23 Road Glide CVO. And he's already got like this crazy custom, like neon painted,
right?
piggybacks on it.
Oh, I've seen a
why
couple
not?
of those actually.
And I was like, dude, that's a good looking bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the new look. I do. I think it's beautiful. It just hasn't completely grown on me.
It's a new thing.
It's
I think
new.
it will though. You're young enough that it will grow on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's other people that might be a different
That's right.
conversation.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, it's just a modernization.
That's it.
You
I
know,
like the
go
saddlebags.
Everything changes. Everything
Yeah.
updates.
Love the saddlebags.
Yeah, I mean that's, you know, you look at something from the 1970s,
Yeah.
nowhere near like the
Exactly.
same exact, essentially what the same thing was today,
Yeah.
completely different. So, and you know, Harley-Davidson is one of those brands that constantly gets told, you're living in the past, everything's old and antiquated. So doing something modern, it's not a bad thing.
Yep.
Yeah, but now we're talking about like it's got the liquid cooling, like the new ones do.
I'm so proud of you guys. You've made it to like 1979.
Did you notice though the engine size?
117.
So which
17.
ones, Marcus? Which ones have VVT and which ones do
The
not?
121s.
The CVO.
The CVO lines.
Yep.
I don't know about the ST.
Okay.
CVO ST, but the other CVO, standard CVOs have VVT.
Okay. Yeah.
These do not. But if you look at the timing cover, it's the same cover as the VVT.
All right.
So I'm wondering, I don't know, I asked Sean this, because I didn't see anything earlier about it, so I was like, what do you know? He was like, yeah, they don't have VVT. I think whatever is in the engine that they're doing that's creating this VVT, they have changed the engine slightly, and all the new bikes have that same engine now.
I got you.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
So
that
it's-
makes sense for
It's now
manufacturing.
retro, or not necessarily retroactive, not like they're going to be able to go back and put it on there. But
It's a
moving forward, it's like, oh, now all it is insert this VVT.
it's a manufacturing thing. We just make the blocks all the same, and
Yeah.
then go as they put them in bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. It's cheaper for them and makes it more efficient. Put everything on the same engine, essentially platform, just different heads, jugs.
The pinnacle of Harley-Davidson design, Harley-Davidson craftsmanship, innovation, and performance.
See what I'm talking about? That's not a VVT, but it had the thing on the side of it.
Yeah.
The VVTs.
In the CVO portfolio, with a completely reimagined Street Glide and Road Glide. Every
Which,
surface
once
on
again,
these
it
bikes
makes
is
sense.
entirely new.
Yeah.
Do it like all the other manufacturers have done. You know, make everything almost universal. Less parts you have to manufacture. Put them out quicker.
Yeah.
Potentially cheaper. Not that we have to worry about that with a CVO.
We introduced the 121.
Yeah, not everybody can afford a CVO
These bikes are now equipped with the highest displacement.
Let's
don't
all
have a
look at Ty.
CVO.
anymore.
Sorry, 120th anniversary bike.
Yeah, traded a CVO
That
for a
one,
120
hey,
anniversary.
that one ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Man. I love
Yeah?
that bike.
Yeah? Still haven't.
Until they bring out a lowrider ST CVO.
No,
Well,
he'll
that's a
he'll
different
trade the
story.
ST.
Then I'll- yeah,
Fair enough.
3-inch touchscreen color TFT display. It's the largest of any.
The anniversary is a gorgeous bike.
Yeah,
It is.
it absolutely is.
In 2 years, Ty won't have that anniversary anymore.
I don't like the digital
In
dashes.
2 years, Ty will trade his anniversary bike
You think so in 2 years?
for a CVO within 2 years.
Ooh, I don't
For a
know.
CVO.
I don't know.
And it might be a CVO ST.
If I went with a CVO, it would be the CVO ST.
You just
Yeah.
get rid of the regular ST. And,
There's no two ways about it.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of digital dashes.
I'm not either right now, but
I want analog gauges.
yeah.
Can also go back to carburetors.
I like the infotainment that Harley has right now in mine, but this will grow on me. It'll grow.
Yeah.
On me.
So that is what we saw the side of, the orange
Yeah. Okay.
CVO street
So
light.
that's why
Oh,
it
that's
looks.
what. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're like, no, that's not what it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
That paint is beautiful. Man, say what you want. Nobody really does paint like Harley. You know, I mean, Harley.
I'll agree with you on that
Yeah,
one. I
it's-
mean, there's something about the way that Harley paints their bikes, the colors that they put out.
I'm going to tell you something else that Harley does really good at. Their powder coat and chrome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Their coatings, whether it's powder coat or chrome,
Yeah.
pretty good quality. I mean, everybody at the beach right now is like, no, it's not. Wash your motorcycles, and it will be.
Well, if you take it out of the salt water for about a few minutes, you'll be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Finishes to create this really handcrafted, curated palette of a motorcycle for the riders.
I mean, you guys, Harley does a great job putting together bikes.
Here we go.
This
Here we
is
go.
this is the one.
This is
Like
yeah.
this is the one.
Was really born from the racetrack. And you can draw a
So I'd just rather have one of those race bikes.
Yeah, can I just get a rice one?
So I'm wondering when we
Look.
go to the racetrack if they're going to be on the new bodies.
Maybe. If
maybe,
it's a
that's-
Harley sponsor team, probably.
Possibly.
Eric Tate, a 5,900 RPM red line. It even has
5,900 RPM. I'm so proud of you guys.
inspired by Kyle London's personal sex.
Here he goes. Here he goes.
Why are you flinching? I know why you're flinching.
Well, you did say you were going to hit me next time you see me, so
I know.
I do like the
Oh
carbon.
man, that carbon.
Oh! All right, guys. Guys.
We'll talk about that later.
Be the mom over here, guys.
What is it you said that triggered him exactly? Did you say carbon fiber?
No, it's something I did last week.
Oh, okay.
Organically, no two cylinders, no two parts are going to look exactly the same.
No, but I was making fun of the 5,900 RPM limit.
Oh, I got you. Now this is the one that I've heard the most.
He was making fun of the
pushback
900
on.
RPM.
Yeah.
But he also wasn't making fun of the 130 foot-pounds of torque.
No, I'm not going to make fun of that. That's pretty impressive.
So what do we think about this one, the CVO Pan America? I've heard a lot of
See, this
trash
is the one I
talk.
was
There
interested
is
in.
a market for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a market for it.
I don't think that's the market for it. But I think there is a market for it.
This will be the same guy that buys a GS to go to work every day. They're not going to take it off road. They're
Yeah.
not going to do anything. They want a comfortable motorcycle that's not a cruiser.
This is the guys that go to Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you now, the first guy I see back in the woods on a CVO Pan America, I'm going to give him a hug.
Oh, I'll give him props, definitely.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be like, come here, you were awesome.
You are my
Come
friend.
here, I just want a hug.
I do like that they've already put all the lights and accessories on it. I really like
Yeah.
having those,
Yeah.
the LEDs down low, those spotlights.
Well, and the thing is, like with the powder coating,
Yeah.
do you know what it would cost you to have
Oh
that
my
done?
God.
Because you're talking about disassembling the motorcycle.
I mean,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
you're easy talking $5,000-$6,000 at a minimum.
I mean,
at a
that,
minimum.
that powder coating, that is the subframe and the. So
Yeah.
it would be like having your bike taken apart now to have the frame powder coated.
Yeah.
How's the Pan America sell here, Marcus? Good, bad?
For us?
Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of like we are, I would say, is the Pan America go-to place in the southeast.
Yep.
But we've kind of become, for a lot of it, Pan America people on the East Coast. Sean and I were having this conversation earlier about we sit a lot of times on different Pan America pages where people are like, talk about having issues, and other people are like, oh, go see White Line. People that aren't here. So, I mean, we've got customers that have drove down from, when I say up north, I mean getting into like New York and stuff like that.
To buy
Drove
Pan
down
America?
service. We had a guy drive down, like he drove like 1,200 miles for his 1K.
Nice.
Really?
He bought a bike there,
Drove it here to get it serviced?
and was already looking into his 1K service, was planning on doing a big ride, drove here, had his 1K service did, went to Florida, rode around a bunch, and then stopped here, I think, and got some off-road tires and then went back.
Huh.
Huh. That's interesting.
So, but we've got customers in Florida. So,
I think it looks good. I'm not opposed to it.
I like that paint job.
I think
do
the paint
like
job
the
looks
paint.
good. Still looks better in Alpine green.
What's funny is the people online that are like, 25 years, Harley's older than that. It's like 25 years of CVO.
CVO.
Yeah.
Because I think what they're doing is talking about, the CVO's kind of lost its luster. It's not as special.
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
My
They're
favorite
beautiful bikes.
CVO still to this day, the 2003 Road King in gold with like the claw marks going down the side of it. Still to this day.
Oh yeah.
So, is that the weather over here?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
raining.
It's pouring.
Old man is snoring.
The point of writing is not to escape.
Well, he said it was raining. You said it's pouring. That's line.
I
It's
mean,
the old
you're
man
not
snoring.
wrong. You're not wrong.
Ty, this is every episode. This is how it goes.
That's how it goes.
Completely off the cuff for everything.
I listen sometimes.
No, you don't. We don't even listen.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
The temperature and sensing the speed.
We have listeners. They're just not us.
Yeah.
Can you pass me?
We don't skew our download numbers.
God.
Get out to these places where you're
I think it's a good looking bike. And I
is.
definitely, it's like the other CVOs. You get the special paint on there. It's a different look. Somebody will buy it.
Bags come with it as a CVO?
As you see it is how it comes.
Okay.
Yeah.
the only way to get that authenticity is to actually go out.
I wonder what they'll price it at though. That'll
That's
be
what
the.
I was wondering. Yeah.
I know the price, but I, as a dealer
you
employee,
can't-
I'm not
I mean,
going to
you
talk
can't-
about it.
yeah.
Well, no, the price is public. You can go on Harley's website and look at
Oh,
it.
is it?
Yeah.
Work it out, improvise.
I just don't, as a dealer employee, I don't want to misquote something and then.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
If you're on the dirt, you're standing. And when I'm
You
standing,
can look at the price. You don't have to talk about it though.
I feel so like weightless and
Which one?
comfortable. I'm so relaxed. I'm just like floating.
Kids.
Oh, that's actually not bad.
The individual components of the
I've seen a lot of people saying
DNA that they
$10,000 more. It's not. It's
No.
like 6 more.
It's actually that was significantly
And
less than
I
I thought.
said
it'd
something
be.
earlier about it being 6 more, not 10, and they were like, "Oh, $4,000. What could that do for you?" I go pay off my street rent, and then have plenty of money to still take me to the beach.
still want to be able to challenge myself.
Like with CVOs though, it's kind of one of those things you never know. The price can be exorbitantly higher than what you'd pay for the standard bike.
Yeah.
Look back on 20 years and just
I think they did a.
whatever, I got a good job.
But then again, that's about the price you'd pay if you wanted all of the stuff they put on it.
You'd pay more than that.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
pay more than that just to add all
Yeah,
that
I've got
to
a
it.
couple of buddies who have made some significant investments in their Pan Ams, so
This or that.
if it all comes on the CVO, that's a good thing. I mean, that's what drew me to the CVO when I bought
Well,
mine.
I
was
think
it was
your
all there.
bags.
It's almost the same price as a GS 1300.
Your Pan America bags, I think, are $2,500, $3,500
Yeah.
Yeah.
for all your bags
Yeah.
and mounts. That's not installed. So not counting. So you've seen the price of the 1300. So it's less than the 1300.
Depending on how you option the 1300, the CVO Pan America is like they're neck and neck.
Okay.
They're
So
par
that
for the
goes
course
back
for
to the
each other.
conversation about equivalency.
Yeah. So now it's truly equivalent. That's actually kind of cool.
Dang.
This
That is
video,
beautiful.
Oh, it's got piggybacks.
the video of like them riding around
It's entertaining.
on this is my favorite video on the release.
So this is the Road Glide CVO ST,
ST.
or ST CVO?
CVO ST.
Okay.
So it's a CVO and ST trim.
Okay.
So realistically, it's Kyle and Travis Wyman out riding the bikes, and I feel like
On a closed road.
on closed roads, I feel like they gave them the
Super
bikes
closed.
and
Yeah.
said,
Super
"We want y'all to
close.
go out and have fun. Here's what you can do. Here's what you can't do. You do your things." And I think it truly comes through that they're both
Oh, that
highly
white.
trained professional riders, but they're brothers at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, that white is on point.
And it's got a track
Look.
mode.
He killed his switch.
He kill switched him.
That looks awfully familiar.
So I did see that there. It apparently has a track mode.
It does.
Race mode.
Race mode.
I thought it was track mode, but race
And
mode.
I
the
think they're
guy
calling
on the
it race
white
mode.
bike, look at those shoes he's wearing, man. He's
I
got
mean, it
some
might be trike.
killer kicks.
Well, when I was watching the video earlier, I was like, before I realized it was them, I was like, I wonder if that's Kyle and Travis. I go, it probably is. And I go, it's probably Travis on the black bike. I don't know why I would picture Kyle on the white bike, Travis
This
on the
part
black.
always made me. This made me laugh because we stop at like red lights and stop signs. Even regardless of what we're doing, we always stop. Everybody stops.
Everybody stops.
I hate when this happens. Every day going to work.
Yeah.
Trucks backing up at me.
What? He gets a little bit of wheelie air coming out.
Oh, yeah.
I do have to say these sound better. I think
Well,
they
they've got
sound
Screaming
really.
Eagle exhaust on them
Yeah.
from the factory.
Well, I think the 121 with the VVT sounds really good.
Did you see him get him back?
That
This, I
motorcycle
have
is
to see this
gorgeous,
in
man.
person. I have to see it in
Oh,
person.
yeah. Yeah.
I cannot wait to lay eyes on those. Those are beautiful.
Yeah, so I mean, the one that I think I'm most excited for is the CVOST.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
But not just that, I'm really interested to see what the parts and accessories breakdown is going to be.
Yeah.
Because of all the new bikes, how that stuff transitions. You know, when there was some leaked information about the CVOST, I saw someone say something about, oh, and I bet being a CVO, they're going to throw speakers in saddlebags. Well, guess what they didn't do? Throw speakers in the saddlebags because it's supposed to be a race bike.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
More
So-
performance oriented, yeah.
Right. So I'm really interested to know a lot of the breakdowns, but I'm still really interested to know what the P&A on these things are going to be like because, like how I mentioned earlier, we do know there is a street glide and a road glide, not counting the CVO. It's a street glide and a road glide. There's no more of this street glide standard, special,
Yep.
ST.
Right.
It's all packages now
Yeah.
to improve the flow and streamline and get bikes out to the public and stuff
When
like
are
that.
they going to release the parts and accessories coming up?
They're out.
Oh, are they really?
Siri's already talking to me.
That
Yeah,
that makes
well,
sense.
I mean,
though.
I'm not saying we have them here, but
Yeah, yeah. Online.
yeah, that yeah, you can go view that stuff.
Honestly, I think that style of putting these bikes out, you have the one bike and whatever you want to do to it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
however you want to make it.
Well, and they
Because
they,
what is Harley trying to sell? Uniqueness, individuality. Do it.
well,
there you go.
and they have the full range of, you know, the saddlebag lids in case you want to run the speakers, the tour pack, like color match tour packs, stuff like that. I was trying to find
The C-
CVO-ST accessories earlier because
yeah.
I don't think it has
That would
rear
look good with
pegs
a tour
or a
pack
rear
on it.
seat.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
no, there's going to be people that do it.
Oh, I know.
But-
I would.
Tour pack and rear seat.
Yeah.
There's no rear seat.
Yeah, I didn't see your
Oh,
rear
was there
seat.
not on there? Oh.
No, what looks like a rear seat is a chopped carbon
Yeah.
tail.
I
Carbon
do like
tail
the
cover.
carbon accents that they put on
They
those
look
bikes.
so
Oh,
they
I
look
love
really good.
that. Yes.
Looks so good, man.
You know, makes me want to have carbon fiber on my bikes.
fiber.
Carbon
the only-
fiber Valkyrie.
The only one
There
that
you
would be
go.
worth the carbon fiber would be the ZRX.
Oh yeah, for sure. They do make carbon panels for the KZs.
There you go.
Yeah, so it
Be the ZRX.
breaks down even more.
No.
I wonder what happens to carbon fiber when oil gets all over.
It's biodegradable. It just
Yeah,
dissolves.
no.
okay,
nothing.
okay.
It's fine.
Nothing. Hey, look, there's everything that's inside the frame.
I mean, your side covers, that's just airbox, though, isn't it?
Yeah, airbox and battery.
Those have batteries.
You know, you would think that they don't, but they do actually have a battery. It's a little double A.
Okay, okay.
It runs the headlight. That's about it.
All right, Marcus, what's your final call on the new body style infotainment? You like it, don't like it? What's your comments and criticisms?
I'm a T-bar guy, and the T-bar, the visibility of what you have to see with the new ones comes into question for me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about
Yeah.
you, Danny?
Like we were discussing earlier, I like analog gauges.
Yeah.
Something about analog, like if you have the infotainment center, like the Harley's
Now, to
had in the
clarify, when
center.
you say analog gauges, you mean the look of an analog gauge.
Yeah, yes. If they're controlled electronically, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just don't want a
Just that old school.
12-inch screen on the dash.
Well, it's still
Yes. Yes.
it's a digital display of an analog gauge.
I can do, all right, if I put my phone there and set it to some of these apps, I can measure my speed and RPM too.
Yeah.
I just don't like that. I want
Still a digital display of an analog gauge.
I want a needle.
You want
I
an
actually
actual
want
gauge.
a legitimate needle,
A
needle that sticks off.
So what you're
from
saying
the
is
face.
they need to build that as a Road King special, unless you put your own gauge in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
He would buy a Road King. I think he would.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Perfectly fine with that.
Well, now that's the thing about it
Piggybacks,
too.
inverted front
The thing about
suspension.
it, if they so obviously because they're still doing Road King specials right now for 23, it's carryover or 24, it's carryover, but in 25, if they adapt, which there's a good chance they would, you know, adapt a lot of that stuff into the bigger, like the full-on limiteds and stuff
Yep.
like that, and maybe the Road King. Well, then because of the one model, there's no longer this argue of over we don't have a standard Road King.
True.
It's like, no, technically you don't have a Road King special.
Hey, so you think for the limiteds and the ultras then, next year in the 25s, all of that will be new body style, new...
I don't see why it
infotainment?
wouldn't.
Yeah, yeah,
Dude,
I mean,
natural
unless for some
progression.
reason they wanted to give it like one more year
yeah.
and go, okay, we're going to do it in
Do
26.
those have the 114s in them now for the 24s?
Yeah.
Okay, they do, so they didn't get...
Yeah, so they have 114s, but I think doing this is that natural transgression because I think what they've done was they brought out 23 CVOs and went, let's see the reception on this. Not that we're going backwards, but this will gauge how we
But
need to
if,
approach.
if everybody
what
just
people
said
think of
absolutely
these,
not,
yeah.
they're not going to do that styling. But
Well,
people
I think
bought
they
them.
were already too far invested into not doing that styling.
My thought though is I'm curious that they just went solely with the 117.
Okay.
I mean, you have the 114.
I don't want to hear you griping about that because you know how long you've been talking about why don't they put the 117?
No,
why don't
I'm-
they upsize it? Make it a 117. I said that they would go to 114 would
Well-
be standard. They bypassed what I said and made 117.
I mean,
Having different engines, you have the 114 as your base, your standard, and then you have the 117 as something like, oh, look, you get the bigger engine.
Oh, there you go.
You go
Here's-
special.
Yeah.
Here's what I would like to have seen, personally. The CVO ST, stupid cool, okay?
oh yeah.
It should have just been an ST. They should have came out with an ST Street Glide that was comparable to that Road Glide
Okay,
and ran CVOs in the large touring platform.
yeah, yeah.
So basically, a CVO limiteds, ultra limiteds, you know, keep your CVO Pan America, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I think people are going to buy the CVO ST not because it being a CVO.
Right.
The people that buy that bike, I don't think are going to care that it's monikered a CVO.
No, they just want.
They're going to buy it
the
because
ST
of the
performance.
ST part of it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I think they're trying to move away from the CVO being viewed as just like the big, plush, comfy
Yeah.
motors. Because there you go, the CVO ST, which they're probably going to start.
Well,
I mean,
the
that's going to be
thing
a
about
whole
it
new
is,
line.
though, is like we
yeah.
know now.
Road
ST
King
that-
CVO ST,
Well, no, now,
Street Glide CVO ST.
well, now we know, though, that like the ST is an add-on package now.
Yes.
We know
Yeah.
that now. So basically what they did was they went, hey, here's the CVO, and it has the ST package on it. So we're calling it the CVO ST.
Yeah.
They're just keep adding letters to the names.
But what I'm saying, though, is I would have liked to have seen the Street Glide,
yes.
okay? with the 114, even if it's the new body,
Okay.
Yeah.
114 Street Glide conventional suspension, 117 Street Glide ST inverted suspension. So
Oh.
basically the 23 CVO
Yeah.
without the 121
Okay. Yeah.
Which
and piggybacks on the rear.
I think that would have
sure.
worked.
That would've worked.
I think that would have worked.
I like
mean, it seems like they're almost
I don't think they did wrong. I just think what I was expecting for 24 is probably what they did for 24 is probably what I would have expected for like 25 or 26.
Okay. Yeah.
I just think they kind of skipped ahead, which is for them. They're going, why waste money and time here?
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
We might hit a situation where we have a lot of people going, no, but we're going to have a lot of people also going, yes. Because how much time, you've been on social media the past week, how many people have been, oh, CBO ST, and they've been doing nothing but griping about it?
Yeah, I mean, people had their opinions and their videos and their comments out there way before we knew anything about the motorcycle.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
We had 2 pre-orders today. How many CBO pre-orders do you think have happened today?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
I still feel like this was a little bit lackluster.
Do you?
Nothing was truly. I mean, okay, they brought out the CVO body on the standard Road King, or not Road King, Road Glide, Street Glide. Cool. 117. I think that's great.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
cool. Like I think that's
I
awesome.
like that, yeah.
Well,
But nothing new was really. It was all just
I wish
a culmination of multiple parts that already exist in the Harley catalog.
I wish there was things that they would touch on, though.
Yeah.
Even if they're not in this, even if it was a video that was like how they send to the dealers to watch that we can talk to our customers, like, you know, what's going on with the Road King?
Yeah.
Is the Fat Bob gone? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, because right now, if you're not, I'm not, right now, with me no knowledge of the Fat Bob, I'm going, okay, because we know from past, March, April, May, sometime around there, we're going to have there'll be some more stuff probably
Yeah,
come
right.
down the line.
Yeah.
So,
Can it possibly be
no,
lower? Okay.
no.
shoot.
For everybody
Absolutely
that's wondering
not.
what
You're
Ty's
done.
going to ask,
Possibly
Ty's
be.
going to ask for a CVO lowrider ST.
Yeah.
So,
I would like that too. I'm just saying.
Get an
But-
ST plus.
yeah. But like right now where we're at, if I went, okay, usually by history standards, sometime March, April, May, there's going to be another release.
Yeah.
We still don't know what's going on with the Fat Bob. Maybe there'll be a Fat Bob. Something changes with the Fat Bob. But instead, that comes around and they don't do anything. Can they not put out something that says, hey, we're not currently producing the Fat Bob?
Yeah.
Even if it was
Yeah.
that, even if it was just something to let you know,
Yeah.
hey, there's
Give you some idea of what the lineup's going to be.
right, because right
Yeah.
now, like, and I use the Fat Bob as an example because right now we don't currently have the Fat Bob, and there's
True.
people that like the Fat Bob,
Y'all had one
Oh, yeah.
forever.
so we're not talking about
Somebody
dying.
bought it.
We're not talking about dying. Oh, we had one,
Y'all had one forever.
the orange one.
It's like a tan and black one or something like that, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Maybe I'm thinking about something else.
We had a white one. It didn't last very long.
Oh, really?
That was Davis's old bike.
Oh.
No, I was hoping for more.
What were you hoping for?
If you listened to our last podcast, then you would know what I was hoping for. I was hoping for
More
more
Rev
Rev
Max
Max
models.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
Rev Max.
Yeah, no,
I'm-
we talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was half of the last episode.
yeah. I just think it's a great engine, great platform that they could build on, and
Yeah. Honestly, that might be years upon years down the road, though.
well, I hope not.
But
If you want to talk about Harley going into a new era, do that.
But that'll be a tough sell for the customer base. So
Okay, well, they've got the 121 with the VVT.
Yeah.
There you go. Make that the standard engine, and then the Rev Max is the engine if you want to perform. That's
Yeah.
what you use.
Maybe they're using that, you think, as a kind of a stepping stone, the VVT, to work over
I
to
think
Rev Max?
adding the VVT, liquid cooling,
Yeah.
kind of getting people
Yeah.
comfortable,
Yeah, right.
knowing that Harley is moving into, it's not going to have a carburetor anymore. Like, you're not going to be able to work on it yourself.
Back up. What do you mean no carburetor?
Like, whoa.
I know. This has fuel injection.
They're
And that,
ruining everything.
and that screen in the front tells you everything. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I agree with Daniel. I think this is one thing to kind of push in that direction. And it's, you know, when those came out, there was customers in here that were talking about it. VVT, why would you ever want something with VVT? And And I was like, well, what kind of car you got, sir?
My Honda Accord.
Because like that's the thing.
Got
like,
VTEC, yo.
You know,
VTEC.
we have a new Cherokee. They don't call it VVT, but it basically has VVT.
Is that right?
All it is just variable valve timing. A lot of vehicles have that nowadays.
Yeah.
Most cars have
But
variable
most
valve timing.
vehicles produced right now
New ones, yeah.
Have variable valve
have
timing.
variable valve timing.
Because it's more fuel efficient and it gives you power when you want it. Which is great that it's being added to motorcycles.
My 2010
absolutely.
GMC ain't got that. Oh, is it the one with cylinder shut off?
That never turned back on.
Yeah. I need to turn
Lord.
this F-150 in. It died at the traffic light.
It died.
It's not
Well,
even a
you know-
stick
And then
shift.
it restarted.
One of you guys hinted at it as far as, you know, people complaining that Harley hasn't innovated. They keep things the same way forever. You know, I think this proves it. What
You mean another one of
Harley did last year with the 23 lined up kind of proves it. Harley is beginning to innovate, do some cool things. You know?
Yeah.
Well, the problem is everybody complains that they don't innovate. Then they innovate, and everybody complains that they're innovating.
Exactly. They
So-
cannot
Well,
win.
well,
It's not
see,
a happy
I think
Well,
we're just in a
medium
culture of
there. Yeah.
complainers.
Well, no, the thing is, the people that complain about Harley not innovating are the people that are never going to buy a Harley. It's people looking in
Yeah.
that ride other brands, that are interested in other brands. Like, no, I'm never going to buy one, but God, look at this dinosaur. The people that complain when Harley does something are the ones that have been riding it, the hog members.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Well.
Don't you talk about Ty's people.
Oh, Lord.
So, John Bowman listens to this. Like for me, I think it'd be super cool. That one did.
Just lost one.
Yep.
I think it'd be super cool to have one of the new bikes. I really like them, but if I had one, I think I would want one more as an ultra limited.
Yeah.
But like for me to go, oh, I'm gonna buy one of those. I'm not getting rid of my Street Glide, and
No.
my Street Glide's perfectly fine. I
Yeah.
could do more innovation with my Street Glide. I could put inverted front suspension, all
I mean,
that
if
stuff
you
on my
guys
Street
really
Glide.
want to, there's 3 of them sitting right back here, the new ones. We can just let's just go get out there and take them for a spin.
Let's do it.
All right.
Come on, let's do it. We got this.